right, here we go. Here's the Friday Night Lights. This is our Friday Night Lights. Got Tigers against the Woodbury Blue. White.
Woodbury White.
White, and we have not played them yet, so this is a big game for us. We're in 7th place in our district, and we need to stay in the top 8. So we got Simmer taking the face-off here with Dietrich and Herta. Gadiant and Judd on the D. Puck slides back over to Herta. Herta's going to tip it past him. He's going to take it in the zone. We got Simmer out front. And Herta's back. Dietrich helping him out. And Woodbury takes it behind, reverses it behind the net. Woodbury flicks it up. Herta gets a piece of that. Woodbury takes it in the zone. Got Judd back there. Judd rides him off, and Dietrich puts him in the corner. Judd backhands it over to Gadiant. Gadiant's on it. And Woodbury's going to skate it around. Nice job there by Dietrich. Putting some pressure on him. I think he's going to... Gadiant backs it up over to... Oh, Simmer was looking for Dietrich. Just trying to get it out of the zone here now. Woodbury drives it in there deep, close to Galloway, who's our starter this evening. Woodbury does it again. They slash it back in there. Judd's got the play. Flicks it up the middle. Simmer gets a piece of that. And Dietrich charging in while the rest of the team gets a change. Got Turk coming behind. He's going to cut him off there. Gusso right behind him. And our defense just changed up, so Van Epps is chasing him out. And Garofalo out in front of the net. Gusso's over there. And Turk's running up the board. And Woodbury does another jump back in the zone here. Nice save there by Galloway. Nice puck movement by Woodbury. And I think they're going to try to dip it in. And they do. They try it back in the zone. Woodbury gets a shift change. Opportunity for Farmington to take it up the rink here. Garofalo takes it up. And that one is intercepted. Gus is going to take it in the zone. He flicks it in. And Van Alstyne's the first one on it. Garofalo's going to pinch. Keeps it in the zone. Gusso subs for him in the back. And you got, let's see, Bloom out there now. So we got the Bloom and Van Alstyne line. And Tigers take it out of their zone. Woodbury's got a guy wide open over here. He's going to flick it in the zone. Van Epps got it. He's going to just use the boards, try to exit the zone up to Bloom. Just outpaces him there. Woodbury dumps it in the Tigers zone. We got Van Epps. No whistles yet for the game, so we got 3 minutes on with no whistles. And Bloom takes it up to Moley. Gusso's chasing in. And Woodbury takes it back in the zone. That one's going to be chipped into the zone. Judd's going to have it over. He's going to go behind the net. He fires it up looking for a Tiger. Couldn't find anybody, and they just flick it back into Galloway. He shoves it off to the side. Moley over to Judd. Here we go. Tigers are moving it up now. And Judd's going to just drop it in. It gets in the zone. Got Moley chasing in. Bloom out front. He finds Bloom. Backhands it. And goalie gloves it. So a good 3.5 minutes play without a whistle. So.
And not quite the start I was looking for after last night.
No, he's got Woodbury's moving the puck really well. All right, Simmer taking this one with Moley and Bloom on the wing. Gadiant and Judd. Back to Gadiant. Gadiant just misses a shot there. Back around the net looking for Bloom. And Woodbury's going to dish it out. This is going to be called icing here. All right. All right, see if the Tigers can keep it in their zone. And Simmer's working it. Bloom takes it, tries it behind the net. Battling behind the net. Woodbury's looking for that wide player, and it's going to be an offsides. Looks like they got that play to get out of their zone, just looking wide.
Yeah, they spread out really well.
Yeah. All right, so Tigers switch it up on their wingers. Got Dietrich and Herta, Simmer, Van Epps, and Garofalo. And nice play there by Van Epps. Dietrich gets a shot. That one is blocked by their defense. Simmer looking for a nice little backhander in there. Loose out front. Woodbury checks it up, and Woodbury just chips it out the board. Got Garofalo chasing him down. Van Epps is going to take the guy in the front, and he moves it right up to Dietrich. Dietrich looking for Herta. He just about catches him. Herta's going to take it. He's got Simmer out front. And Woodbury, nice quick change right back up the ice. Garofalo's going to just stop him right there at the red line. Woodbury gets a quick shift change. Oh, good opportunity there for Dietrich. And Woodbury takes it back in the Tiger zone. Once makes a good move, and nice save there by Galloway. They take it right out front. Tigers got to play the body a little bit more, looks like. Hurt is going to run it right up the left side here. Dips it in there, and Dietrich's going to chase it. Goalie blocks it out the side. Got Gusto and Dietrich chasing over here. Gadian's going to fire back in. And Woodbury takes it right back out of the zone. Gadian chips it back. And he's got a nice play there by Gadian, get it back out of the zone. Oh, looking for Van Alstyne. And nice job there by by Judd. Judd takes a big hit at the blue line. Woodbury gets a shot on net there. Gadian's got it. Scary play up the middle. All right, so we got Turk and Van Alstyne out there. And Woodbury's going to move it right back up, right over to Judd. Tigers got, Woodbury makes a quick shift change there, so they got all day long. And that one's behind Gus, so it's going to be an icing change. Sounds like we got the squirt, one of the squirt teams out here. But maybe Pee-wee's behind us, so if you hear a lot of noise, it's kids with candy. All right, so we got Gusto, Van Alstyne, and Turk. Gusto on the face out there, trying to get it out of the zone. Woodbury looks out front. They get a shot. Nobody was there for the rebound, but they fire it right back in there. Let's see, Van Epps moves it around. He's got Van Alstyne up the boards. Garofalo's going to reverse it back behind the net. He's got Turk up the boards. He finds Turk. Turk looking, reverses it back in the zone. And right out front there to Van Epps. Garofalo's looking up now. Tigers find Turk. Turk chips it out. And it's on his stick. Backhands it to himself. And that one's broken up by Woodbury. Woodbury takes it back into our zone. Van Alstyne back checking. Garofalo runs him off in the boards nicely. Gusto behind the net. Chips it up to Turk. Turk backs it back in there. They're going to get control of puck here with Van Epps. Van Epps up to Van Alstyne, can't quite catch it. And they drive it back deep in the zone. 7:18 left in the first period. And Tigers got to get possession a little bit more. Woodbury's outplaying them here so far.
Yep, we're doing way too much chasing.
Yeah, and Woodbury just walks it right in. Get that loose puck out of there. And it's still loose. Oh, they call it. Good strike. Thanks to see it. All right. Let's see, we got Simmermoli and Bloom, our forwards. Gadiant and Judd on the D. Gadiant's over there battling in the corner. And I think he's going to win this one here. He's still working at it. That one pops out to Simmer. Simmer slams it back in the corner. Gadiant gets ridden off the puck there. They backhand it right up to Moley. Moley's finding Bloom. Bloom's going to take it wide. He's got Simmer. He's going to dip it in there. And he's got Simmer on it first. Moley staying high. Oh, there we go. See if they can find somebody out front. Moley looking for the slapper. And nice job by Tigers keeping it deep in the zone. Nice job by Judd stepping up there. We're going to have a 2-on-1 with Simmer chasing him. Nice back check there by Simmer. He takes a man. Gadiant takes the other guy. Woodbury looking for their D. He's chipping around. Gadiant steps right up there. Gadiant's got quick feet. He throws it back in their zone. Tigers get a couple guys changed out. And Bloom's going to be on it. Bloom puts it, tries to get out front. And Dietrich comes zooming in. Woodbury takes it right out of zone. Simmer doing another back check. Nice job. Right up to Bloom. Bloom's got one. Oh, just gets taken away from the Woodbury team here. Bloom fires it in, gets hit, and he hits the referee, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been deep in the zone. Also trying to chase him down, putting a little pressure, and Herta's able to get a piece of that. Nice job. Nice hustle by Herta. And Woodbury's going to work it out. Dietrich keeps it in, gets a shot, looking for a deflection. Goalie. Herta's got her over the corner, backs it out front. Nobody out there. Dietrich's going to ride him off the puck here. Take this one out. Van Epps over in the corner. He backs it in. Oh, man. Woodbury's doing a good job of getting the puck out front. Tigers got to get this puck out of there. And Kessler takes a hit in the back. Got hurt out. Dietrich just behind him. Dietrich's going to get in the zone. And that one just gets off. Woodbury moves it up. I think this could be an icing call here. I don't think Katie can quite catch it. All right, quick game so far. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period. 0-0.
We gotta find the spark like we had last night.
Yeah, I think they gotta work a little harder to get to the puck.
Maybe it was the day off.
Huh?
Maybe it was the day off.
All right, that's Gusto, Van Alstyne, and Turk out there. And Gadiant and Judd. I was looking for a kind of a cherry picker there from Woodbury. They do dump it in our zone. Galloway's back there to slow it down. And they're looking out front. Gadiant gets a piece of it. He's looking up. He uses the boards looking for Turk. Turk's got the speed here. He's got Van Alstyne out front. Takes it in. Van Alstyne. Oh, wide open. Great opportunity there. And Alstyne puts a hit on him in the corner here. And Woodbury's going to go wide, likely. And a nice job by Judd coming over to help out. And Alstyne trying to get in the zone. Gadiant's up here. He's working. He's got Turk out front. He gets him right away. Oh, Simmer. Oh. Okay, good puck movement. I think Tigers got a little fire here now. I think they just need to get a little taste of it there.
A little bit quicker, they had that wide open on two different shots.
That was a nice opportunity there. All right, Simmer, Bloom, and Noli with Van Epps and Garofalo. Woodbury uses the boards here. Garofalo steps up there nicely, keeps it, or Van Epps keeps it in the zone. Out to Garofalo. Garofalo's got Van Epps on the corner here. Fires Bloom. Bloom's gonna just make it past one of the guys here. And right on his stick, he's got Moley. Look at Moley, right over Moley's stick there. And Simmer's gonna ride him right off of there. Nice job there. And once again, they dump it right in our zone. Garofalo's gonna take a piece of it, looking for Van Epps. Moley's right up on the boards. They don't know where the puck is. It's right on the railing there. There it is. Oh, right up to Bloom. Bloom's gonna skate it out of the zone. Simmer's coming right behind, Garofalo coming behind. And make a good move there. And that was a nice job by Simmer coming back checking there. Tigers trying to get it up and out of the zone. Got Van Epps looking up the middle, looking for Bloom. Catches him. Bloom makes one good play. He's got 2-on-1. Trying to draw a penalty. No penalty. That was clearly a penalty. That's going to be an offsides.
Yeah, I don't know where the penalty was on that one. That was clearly a takedown.
Okay, explain to me why that wasn't stripping.
That's what we're wondering as well.
That was a missed call. Wow. All right, Gusto, Dietrich, Herta, Gadiant, and Judd. Gusto taking it, moves it back to in between their skates here. Gadiant moves it up into their zone. Herta's on it. Woodbury moves it up and out of the zone. They're going to dump it in there deep. Nice job by Judd putting a hit on him. And uses the boards back behind. You got 1:44 left. Dietrich fires it out to the point. They get a shot. That is right off Galloway's blocker. Gideon uses the boards looking for Dietrich. Catches him. Dietrich's got Herta. He finds him. Herta takes it in the zone. He's going to beat one guy looking for top shelf. Right up to Dietrich. Oh, what a save. Gideon. Oh, man. What a series there. Herta takes it in the corner. Finds Dietrich out front. Goalie makes a save. Comes back out to Gadian. Gadian goes low and he gloves it up.
Good flurry of activity there.
Yeah.
I think they're finally finding their mojo.
And nice job by Judd keeping it in the zone. Got Gusto going in behind the net. Woodbury uses the first winger. And looking for that second one going wide. Judd cuts it off. Fires it in their zone. And that's going to be an offsides with 1 minute to go in the first period. Tigers are going to get some fresh legs out there. They switch all five up. So we got Turk left wing, Van Alstyne right wing, Simmer center, Garofalo and Van Emps. Garofalo uses the boards, chips it in their zone. And Woodbury takes it out. All right, Garofalo moves it back in their zone. Woodbury finds a guy. It's a 1-on-2. They get a shot right into Galloway's glove it, and they get rid of that rebound. Pop it out for a second there. So Tigers are down 2 players. I think we got Cole Jensen and Brady Schuneman sitting on the bench over there. That's two good players we're missing here. So the Tigers are having to play a little bit more fatigue. Nice block there by Van Alstyne. Woodbury gets a shot. That one's blocked. And Van Emps is looking up. Woodbury takes it. And they use the boards. Van Alstyne, nice job, chips it away. He's looking for the chip in there to Turk. Really good opportunity there. Woodbury takes it around. They're looking for a guy to set it up. They run into the referee there. Woodbury just fires it out front there. That's what they're doing. They're getting it out front looking for activity.
They started to find their legs there into that period, so hopefully they can continue that on.
Here we go, second period, 0-0. Got Simmer taking it off the face-off. Gadian and Moley over on the right-hand side there. Simmer coming over, puts a hit on Woodbury. See if Gadian can scrape it out of there. Got Bloom out in the center ice here. And Judd backhands it looking for Bloom. And pops it in the zone. Got Moley, that deflects it right off of the Moley. Simmer's going to take it back. He's got time. And he finds Gadian. Gadian tries to move it up to Bloom. Bloom takes a hit, and he dumps it in their zone. To see Moley charging hard. And Woodbury just moving it out. Judd's right there to hold the line. He's going to pinch in there with Simmer holding back the point. Right over Simmer. Simmer's going to get a shot. He does. Ooh. Oh, right off the post. He saw it. He saw the hole there.
That was a good look.
Yeah, he was looking for that corner, upper corner.
Wholesale changes here.
All right. Tigers get a full switch there. So we got Van Epps and Garoppolo at D, Gusso, Herta, and Dietrich. Gusso taking this one. And push out the puck. Back over to Dietrich. Dietrich gets a shot right off the goalie's blocker. Herta looking out front. He puts a push on him behind the net. Gusso's going to go back. He's got some pressure. Puts a little push on him. Woodbury dishes it back over to Van Epps. And they're scrappy. Dietrich up to Herta. Gusso back up to Herta. Herta's got a piece of it, backhands it in the zone. Dietrich chasing it. Dietrich and Gusso coming in. Use the boards. And that's gonna be a nice call there. Alright, so Tigers gonna switch up their D here. They're gonna put Judd and Gadian back there on D. Gusso, Herta, and Dietrich up here. Gusso over to Herta. Herta back to Judd. Judd's got time. He backhands it in. Woodbury takes it out of his zone. We got one to beat here. Got Gadian. Judd coming back. Backtracking nicely. Herta trying to get out of his zone. Woodbury gets a nice little pass. Misses a shot. And Dietrich gets a piece of that one. They dump it back in the zone. Judd's on it. He gets a piece of it, backhands it around the boards, looking for Herta. He's got Dietrich. Gusso's going to do the... Dietrich's going to come back. Dietrich takes it in the zone over to Gusso. Just past him. Herta gets a quick shift change. Gusso puts some pressure on him. He's going to get a piece of the puck there. Loses his stick. Dietrich backhands it out there. We got Turk out there, replace Herta. And Gadian's going to skate it out of his zone. He flicks it up, looking to get it back in the Woodbury zone. Woodbury goes wide. That's going to be a little deep. I'm going to call that one off. And Judd behind. Woodbury reverses it around. Looking out front. Nice. Good save there by Galloway.
Yeah, the refs aren't calling much. I just saw Judd get hooked.
They look young and inexperienced. All right, so we got Simmer, Turk, and Van Alstyne. And Van Epps and Garoppolo. Nice save there by Simmer using his body. Van Alstyne's got Turk. He finds Turk. Turk's going to catch it off the boards. Trying to chip it past Woodbury. They're going to use the boards. And Simmer and Garoppolo are there. Van Alstyne helping out. And back over to Simmer. Nice quick move with his stick. Gets a shot right off the goalie's blocker. Trying to get it back out front. And Van Alstyne loses control of it. He's going to back it in the zone. Garoppolo keeps it in there. They're going to go out front. Tigers have put some more pressure. Simmer gets another piece of it. Nice job there by Van Alstyne, just putting the pressure and keep it in the zone. Woodbury's got a chance 1-on-3, and they just dump it in the corner here. Garoppolo up to Turk. Turk chips it out of the zone. Woodbury goes D to D, and they find a guy up the boards. Van Epps is there. He's going to make one turn back over to Simmer trying to chip it out of the zone. I think we got a couple guys out there a little tired right now. And Van Epps behind the net there with, he's looking for, he reverses it. Finds Simmer coming up the middle. And they dump it back in the zone. They call it off. Van Epps has got Turk over here on the boards. And they get a shot. Nice save there by Galloway right off the blocker. And they get it out front. He's holding the corner. Simmer backhands it up to Garofalo. Garofalo's going to skate it. He gets chipped, and they steal a puck from him. And Simmer takes a hit. Garofalo looking to chip it in the zone. That one gets deflected by Woodbury. They dump it in our zone. Back behind the net. And we got some tired guys out there. Woodbury taking it in. Nice job there by Simmer. They're going to call Simmer for hooking.
You let go of a stick!
We're going to serve 2 minutes here for hooking. 8:43. Dumps it back in the zone. And looking out front. Oh, good. Slides right across the crease. That one blew up to Moley. Moley's going to get a piece, and Woodbury takes it back in the zone. Woodbury looking to set it up. They drop it back. Right over to Gadiant. Gadiant knows to get it out of zone. Uses a little quick action. 1 minute 30. Bloom working hard. Nice job there by Bloom. And Woodbury takes it in the zone. Nice job by Galloway. Not giving him anything to shoot at. Woodbury backhands it in the zone. Gadiant takes it behind. He's going to take a hit. Looking out front. Just a little wide right of the goal. We're going to go back to the point here. Air it out front. Gadiant. A little loose. Galloway is trying to save it. He's trying to cover it. Moley's going to trap it. Got 46 seconds here. He's trying to eat it in the corner. Trying to kill some time. And Judd's helping him out. It's stuck in his face. Judd gets it. And he reverses it over here. See if Moley can get there. And Woodbury gets it first. Dump it back in. Judd backhands it over the corner. Takes a hit. And Bloom trying to get it out. Keeps slacking. Make a move. Judd grabs it. Uses the board back over the goal, back over the point here. They go D to D. Bloom's going to be there. They go for a quick shift change. Let's see if they can catch Moley. Oh, just over his stick. 7 seconds to go till Tigers are full strength. 3 seconds to go till they're full strength. Got Herta, Garofalo, and Van Epps. Herta steps up, puts a big hit on him. Tigers are full strength. And they get a shot. That one's covered up by Galloway. Good job by Tigers for a kill on that one.
They did a great job working the boards.
Yeah. All right, so we got Simmer back out there with Garofalo, Dietrich, and Herta. And Van Epps in the back right corner there. Oh, nice save there by Galloway. Good pad save there. Herta looking for Dietrich on the wide boards. Just past him. And Simmer trying to catch him. Nice job by Herta. He's looking out front for Simmer. And that one's intercepted by Woodbury. Dietrich back over to Herta looking for Simmer. Oh, just past the stick there. And Dietrich's going behind the net looking for Simmer. Simmer goes high. That one's deflected over his shoulder. And nice shot by Galloway, keeping it back in there. Woodbury's going to skate it out. This guy looks pretty quick. He dumps it in the zone. Galloway or Garofalo is behind now. He's going to fire it up to Van Epps and Dietrich. Dietrich's picks it up, and that one's stopped by Woodbury. They're going to take it in. Looking for a shot right into Galloway's glove. All right, so Tigers put out Gusto, Turk, and Van Alstyne with Gadiant and Judd. Gusto takes that one. Judd in the corner here working. Woodbury takes it out, looking out front. And it's loose. Gusso flicks it up. Let's see if Turk can get it. Turk chips it past him. And Woodbury keeps it in the zone here. And I think Judd trying to backhand it out of the zone. Here we go. Gadian's got it. He moves it up to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne finds Turk. Turk's chasing. Oh, and Woodbury got a stick out there. Flicking it out front. Gusso grabs a piece of it. Woodbury's going to ring it around the boards and work their guys up. They dump it in. This is going to be icing. That's an icing call there.
So far, it's been a pretty good game.
Yeah. All right, 4:36 left in the second period here. Gusso, Turk, and Van Alstyne. Gusso or Van Alstyne back to Gusso. He's trying to get it. They flick it out of the zone. Judd's the only one there. He used the boards right over Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne trying to find to Turk. Sorry. Turk's gonna grab a piece. Judd over to Gadian and see if Gadian can get it out of the zone. He skates it around, backhands it over to Turk. Turk gets a little confused, referee kind of gets in the way there. Judd backhands it up to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne trying to chip it. Woodbury steps up and keeps it in the zone. There we go. Oh, that was chipped right over Galloway. Judd's got it. He's got all the time. Get it! Get it out! Gadian's got a piece of it. He was looking up for Turk. And Woodbury keeps it in the zone. Tigers just get rid of it here. Get a quick shift change.
We just need to get that one to get things started.
Something to go in here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Simmer, Bloom, and Moley. Gabe and Garofalo and Van Epps. Bloom comes hot out of the chute here. He's got Moley chasing. Nice break up there by Woodbury. And Garofalo, or Simmer puts a big hit on him. Van Epps up looking for Moley. And Bloom comes from behind. Gets a shot. Glove, that one's gloved by Garofalo. Some more physicalities out here. All right, Simmer taking this one. He's got Van Epps over there in the corner. There we go. Moley grabs it. He goes up to Bloom. Bloom's going to skate it up there, chips it in their zone. Simmer staying high, Bloom staying high, Moley going in, first guy. Oh, this is an opportunity that Moley scored last night like that. Simmer keeps it in their zone. Woodbury trying to chip it out. Nice job by Bloom. Backhanding it right in there. Let's see if we can keep the pressure on him. And there goes Simmer backing out of there. And Woodbury chips it behind the net. They're going to be looking out front. They use their D. They're going to get a shot. Looking for good save there by Galloway. Gave a little rebound, and they were looking for it. Moley up to Garofalo. Garofalo's going to take it in the zone. He gets tripped up with his own guy. And Woodbury's going to just come right out of their zone. Van Epps. He's looking up the rink, looking for a player. Gets it out of our zone. Referee takes a spill. And Woodbury takes it in. One good move. Looking out front. And he's all over it. Judd moves it back in and step it back, keep it in our zone. Gadian's got it. Uses the boards, got Herta. Herta finds Dietrich. See if he can find him again. Herta's going to chase it right over to his stick. And And nice job by Woodbury, just chipping right out of the zone. Gadian's going to run him down. Takes him wide. And let's see. Judd over there. Judd's working it over there in the corner. Woodbury puts it back in the zone. Got Gadian. Gadian, nice move there, right up to Herta trying to look for Dietrich. And he dumped it back in. 1:02 left in the second period. Gadian uses the board, took it for Herta right off his skate. Herta finds Dietrich. He's got one to beat. Nice move there between the legs. Oh, another one. Oh, another shot. Great move there. All right. Seven minutes for roughing Woodbury. No, number 7. Back to Van Alstyne. Van Epps got it. He backs right over to Garofalo. See if they get a shot. Looking for a shot. Nice deflection there. That was right through the traffic. That was a good chance there. 35 seconds to go in the second period here. Got Turk Van Alstyne with Simmer taking the face-off here. Woodbury takes it back behind their net. They flick it up, looking to get out of the zone. They do. Garofalo's chasing it down with 27 seconds to go. And back over to Woodbury. They're going to dump it back in. That's an offsides there.
See if we can get that equalizer before the period is over.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 15 seconds. Garofalo back in the corner, back over to Van Epps. And they're going to dump it back in with 9 seconds. At this point, just eat it. Van Epps chips it up to Turk. And that's going to be the end of the second period. Woodbury takes it in. Gadian right him off. Nice save there by Galloway. Let's see if they can start setting something up here. Gadian moving it up. Oh, was looking for Bloom. That's going to go all the way down. All right. 59 seconds to go here to see if Simmer can get it, win this one over to Bloom over there. He does, and or to Judd there, it looks like. All right, so Gadian behind the net. 5-on-4, Tigers for about another 49 seconds here. Simmer puts a hit on him, tries to get that puck, and it's out loose out front. And Woodbury chips it right back in our zone. That's going to come right over to Gadian. Gadian's going to... Okay, here we go. Molly's got it. He's looking up ice. He finds Judd. Judd looks it up to Bloom, and that one gets just past it. All right, so Tigers got 20 seconds here on this power play. And just over Simmer's stick. And there we go. Offside. All right, so we kind of wasted that one. Let's see if we get started here. 12:50 left in the third period here. Gusso, Dietrich, and Herta. Garofalo and Van Epps. And Dietrich over to Garofalo. Herta's trying to chip it in there. Back over to Gusso. And Herta trying to chip it in. That one gets blocked by Woodbury. Still going in. A little wide. And Herta's got a nice stick handle in there. Garofalo moves it up. He's trying to Herta out front. There it is. Oh, Dietrich trying to get that little empty netter. Somehow that was saved. Herta puts a big hit on it. And Woodbury's going to come in here. Got a guy wide. Oh, right off the post. Right off the crossbar there. And Herta's working. He finds Dietrich. He didn't catch it. Dietrich back over to Herta. He's going to go wide. And Herta flips it up. Back over in the corner. Bronco steps up. Back over to Gusso. Gusso takes a hit. Dietrich looking to try to pull it out of there. And they use a board. That's going to be an icing on Woodbury. 11:34 left in the 11:35 left in the game right here. The Tigers got to get a goal. Can't win a game with no goals.
Nope.
All right, Simmer, Turk, and Van Alstyne with Gadian and Judd at deep. Simmer takes it back in the corner. He's looking up front, looking for Van Alstyne. Oh, just past him. Couldn't get any stick on it there. Woodbury fires it into the zone. And just a little flutter right into Galloway there. Just gloves her up. Alright, that one comes back to Woodbury. A little wide left of the goal there. See Van Alstyne's the first one on him. He just dips it out there. Looking for Turk. See Turk can hunt it down. I think he's going to get there. He does. Got Simmer staying high. And Van Epps steps up there, puts it up almost on net. And Gadian fires it back in there. Turk's going to be the first one on it. And Judd's going to look for a shot. Gets it. Oh, just got in Turk's stick. And Woodbury goes deep. Van Alstyne puts a hit on him over here. And Judd puts a hit on another guy there. Let's see. Gadian uses the boards looking for Van Alstyne. Simmer takes it in the zone. Takes a hit over in the corner. And Garofalo steps up nicely to stop Woodbury entering the zone. See if Simmer can grab it. He's going to go take it in the zone. Simmer puts a hit on him. Woodbury coming in. Got 2-on-2 here. That one's broken up. Right out front. And that was a little rebound there. Woodbury grabbed it, took it in the corner. Garofalo's battling over there. Woodbury's out front looking for their D to see if they can block this one. Nice block there by Van Alstyne. And they chip it up there. Let's see. Simmer dips it back out to the point. They go D to D, see if Turk can get a block on that one. A little wide left of the goal, and now it's chipped away by Gadian and Garofalo. And Simmer puts a hit on him. Gadian looking up, finds Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne chips it out of the zone. See if they get a quick change here. Woodbury flicks it up back into our zone here, and I think he's just going to cover it up. Some fresh legs out there. 9:21 left in the game. Get Molly, Bloom, and Gusso with Van Epps and Garofalo. And Woodbury takes it behind the net. I see that one's up on Molly. Molly looking up, backhands it, looking for Garofalo. That one's going to be an offsides. There we go. All right, so Woodbury mid-ice here, taking it wide. They got guy way wide over there. Got to get him. Got to watch these guys in front of the net. They flick it back to the D. They dump it back in there deep. Van Epps is going to be on it here. He's got Molly chasing up the boards. Van Epps, that one's dumped back in. Backhands it up right over to Woodbury. Gusso to Molly. Molly's going to just get it out of the zone there. See if Bloom can catch it here. And they reverse it back up. See if Bloom can catch it. He puts a hit on him. Woodbury takes it back in their zone. Got Gusso. Got Molly. And this guy's quick. Makes a couple good moves. Reverses it back around. Gets a shot. Looking for a tip. And that one goes in. Over. And let's see, Woodbury just chips it in. They go deep into their zone. Judd's the first one on it, back in the corner. He's going to reverse it back around to Simmer. Simmer over to Dietrich. Dietrich can get you, just a little out of his reach. And Woodbury keeps it in. Katie behind the net there. Let's see, Herta looking for it. Simmer's got a piece. He finds Herta. Let's see if Herta can catch up to it. He does. He's got Dietrich up front. Dietrich backhands it. Oh! Deflected off their own player, almost in the net. And Woodbury, that was going to be broken up by Judd. Woodbury takes it in. Gadiant's going to take him off on the boards. Takes a good hit. Simmer and Dietrich got it. Simmer up to Dietrich. Dietrich up to Herta. Herta's got one to beat. Nice move there. Let's see what he does. Shell Herta! Nice movement there with the puck. So they do. They answer. 7:06 in the third period. That was Simmer to Dietrich. Dietrich to Herta. Herta takes a nice move and just goes top shelf right over the goalie's blocker. All right, 2-1. We're going to switch it up here with the Tigers. They got Gusso, Van Alstyne, and Turk. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going here with Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne takes it in. He gets hooked up a little bit there. Gusso gets a shot on net. Oh! Goes right over the goal. Woodbury's going to take it in the corner. 6:50. That's going to be high sticking. And that one's called off. I think it was high sticking on the Tigers. All right, Van Epps got it behind. He doesn't see that Woodbury guy there. Turk's going to take it around. And he's going to skate it. Turk goes wide. He'll try to beat him. Try to go. Takes it in the corner here. And let's see. Gusso back behind the net. Helps him flick it back out. Turk's got it. Looking up front. Gusso gets a shot. That one's blocked. Van Alstyne, big move. And on Gusso's backhand. I think Turk's getting a quick change there. Van Epps holds it in the zone. Dumps it back in the corner. And Bloom, fresh legs. He zips it up. Gets a shot. Deflected. Woodbury runs it out the boards. Nice job there by Garofalo stepping up. Woodbury's going to flick it up, just trying to get out of their zone. Now it's touched by Woodbury, so we're going to have 5:34 left in the game here. Tigers going to get some fresh legs. You got Simmer, Moley, and Bloom with Judd and Gadiant. See if they can move it in their zone. Woodbury takes it from the face-off. They backhand it in the zone. That one's going to be Galloway, just gloves that one, and we'll have a face-off in the corner. That one goes behind the net. Gadiant's there. He backhands it over to Judd. Judd uses the boards just a little bit out of Bloom's reach, but Bloom gets a piece of it. He's got Moley. And going up the front, looking for a shot. Gets a shot. That's deflected high into the net. Overhead. Simmer back over to Bloom. Bloom to Judd. Judd gets a shot. Just a little wide right. Gadiant's there. Gadiant back, drops it back into Bloom. Bloom over to Simmer. And another nice shot there. They're on it. All right, Simmer back to Moley. Moley dumps it in. Bloom's going to be the Bloom's out the front. Looking for up front. Finding Simmer on his back. He didn't have much. Judd gets a shot. Now it's deflected over in the corner. Bloom, nice job. Or Moley, nice job. Over to Bloom. Bloom to Simmer. Puck was jumping. Gadiant gets a shot there. Simmer's got control of it. Nice job by the Tigers here. Simmer dumps it. Bloom puts a hit on him. Simmer out front, looking for a rebound. And Woodbury dumps it out of the zone. Judd steps up and puts a big hit. And they get a quick change. And they take it back in their zone. Judd steps up, back over to Moley, looking for Simmer. They get a shot, looking for a rebound. Right in Moley's glove. So Tigers are putting some pressure on here. It's bound to go in if they keep this up.
Keep putting it on goal.
Yep. Top shelf's out there. Top shelf and Dietrich, Gusso, Van Epps, and Garofalo. And Woodbury tips it up. Van Epps keeps it in the zone. We got a 2-on-1 with Woodbury. Garofalo steps over there. Nice job by Garofalo. Moves it back around. Gusso, let's see, Garofalo's looking for Herta. Finds Herta. He's got Gusso trailing, Dietrich trailing. Herta's going up the middle, or up the side. Use the board back over to Van Epps. Van Epps over to Garofalo. Garofalo keeps it in. And Dietrich dumps it back. He's going to find this guy, Herta, behind the net. Herta back over to Gusso. Back over to Herta. Herta backhands it over to Garofalo. Gets a shot. Puts it on net. And covers it up. All right. 3:17 here. Tigers are talking to our goalie, so they might be pulling at some point here. Gusso over to Herta. Herta to Garofalo on net. Nice job there. Good movement of the puck. Gusso to Herta. And that one sneaks out of the zone. Van Epps is over there. He finds Dietrich. Dietrich up to Garofalo. Garofalo takes it in the zone, dumps it in. 2:57 left in the game. Garofalo in the corner. And he's going to get a little help from Dietrich. Dietrich gets a piece of it. Woodbury Flicks it back around. They got a guy going wide. And Herta's there. Oh, he backs it out of there, keeps possession of it. And he gets it right back. Woodbury on the red line, 2:35 left in the game. They take it in, nice pass. Kelsey strips it. Garofalo in the corner, they're gonna fire it back out the center. And he eats that stick, no call. Wide 2:21. They get the shot, they dump it in the corner. Van Epps has got it, nice quick move there. And, oh, he was looking for Herta. 2:10 left in the game. Garofalo back to, they're going to look for the shot. Nice save there by Galloway. And Garofalo reverses it. 1:59 left. Gusso up to Herta. Oh, Herta's trying to chip it out of there. And Van Epps got it behind the net. Van Epps going to go coast to coast here. He's going coast to coast. Nice move there. Takes a hit. And Tigers got a bold goalie here. And they got to get this, let's see, Simmer. So we got Simmer, Van Alstyne, Bloom. Oh, they got it missing. 1:21. And Judd takes that one. Tigers got to move it out of the zone quick. Judd's got it. Look it up for Turk. Bloom. Skates it up, see if Simmer can get it in. And that one's going to be icing. We're going to have 1 minute left in the game here. See if they can find the goal.
I couldn't keep up with all the activity with the camera.
Yeah, there's a lot of action going on. All right, so we got Simmer, Dietrich, Herta, and Bloom with Judd and Katie. Simmer takes it. Woodbury uses the boards. Judd's there, backhands it in. Gets a shot on net. 53 seconds. Dietrich brings it back around. Then puts a hit. They use the boards to get it out of zone. 47 seconds. Bloom goes wide. 41 seconds. Dietrich over into Judd up to Bloom. Let's see if Bloom can get it. 31 seconds. Herta's got it. Oh, that was Bloom actually. Backhand by Judd over to Dietrich. Dietrich over to Bloom. They still got a chance. 19 seconds and it's going to call it. 15 seconds. They have to turn it back quick. Gadiant uses the boards over to Bloom, 9 seconds to go. And they flick it out of the zone. 2 seconds. That's all 0.